So this is it. This armillary can finally be assembled, and the Starborn are sure that something will happen on the other side. Something that will make us like them. Funny. I thought after all this time I'd be screaming in excitement to jump into the unknown, but I feel like I'm hesitating. I was just taking for granted that Constellation would keep going, past the end. But we don't know what's waiting for us. Say we go to the Unity, become Starborn, enter another universe. Will there even be a Constellation there? It won't be ours, even if it is. I don't know about you, but after all this, there's no way I can just stop. I have to know what happens, what this was all for. But if you need time, I can wait. We wouldn't be here without you, so we can let you do the honors whenever you're ready. So, what's... Sure, go ahead. Leaving? If you want help, I'm here. You be careful, okay?
Finally! These new universes won't know what hit them. Forget about the Starborn and the Hunter. It's Barrett and company from here on out. I suppose we can do that. Classic. Look, if this is a "are we doing this or not" talk, then stop right there. We're doing this. The multiverse waits for no one. You wouldn't be the first person to say that. Well, not the multiverse part, obviously. Although, from a chaos theory perspective, maybe. Come on! We didn't do all this not to take the final step. Now let's get going! You know, I needed this. Exploring the galaxy with you by day, investigating the mysterious legal woes of my long-dead spouse by night. Hey, I'm not complaining. Honestly, these have been some of the best days of my life in a long time. I mean that. That sounds like something Vasco would say. I was just remembering how I'd pour my heart out to Vasco. So many times. I told him all about Irvin. He showed me a chart of how sad I should expect to feel. Sure, folks from the Lodge, folks from my past. I've got friends when and where I need them. But traveling with you has been different. We're more of a team. It feels stronger. Why not? Trust me. I've talked to way less sentient humans before. Vasco's just fine for most conversations. He was really hoping the visual presentation would help. It did not. Oh, we got to point B many times just fine. Top-notch co-pilot. Would recommend him to anybody. Anyway, I'm glad you're here right now because we have things to discuss about Irvin's case. I heard back from my contact. Turns out the witness was threatened until he withdrew his testimony. And thanks to our contact, we now have the receipts. No, my contact does for now. I trust them. We worked together a long time ago. And it depends on what I want to do with all the proof, if anything. My contact has an audio log with the identity of the speaker verified, time-stamped, everything. I'm glad you're confident already. I'm not, though. I'm worried we don't have enough evidence to go up against a massive corporation like that. So I know a cyber runner who has accessed corporate archives before. They can dig into the classified archives before we go to a lawyer. We can pay extra for them to use less legal methods to obtain information, but that adds risk. I appreciate that, Captain. But I'll take care of any fines or bribes that come up from this. You have always been so supportive of me during this process. Let me take care of this part. Depending on what they find out, it might be time to talk to a lawyer. I'll see if I can find one. Whew. Taking on Hephaestus isn't going to be easy. And I say this as someone with actual superpowers. Why couldn't I have gotten something more useful? Like the art of cross-examination. Might have come in handy at the trial. Objection, Your Honor. I think our lawyer in Gagarin is the right choice. And I win. Wait, does that mean I'm a good lawyer? I caught myself in a paradox, it seems. Anyway, let's go adventure while we wait on the cyber runner to get back to us. You're handling this whole, Captain. Okay.
If I can help you with anything, just say the word.
So, the Unity awaits. I'm not as afraid as I thought I would be. Stepping away from the world you know can lead to a better place. I do not know if I would say the same. More that I accept it. I'm ready. Do you think we will see each other after the Unity? Will we even recognize each other if we do? Oh, that was already my plan. If we do not see each other again, then goodbye. I am proud of all that we have accomplished. If you are free soon, could we talk? I have something I wanted to say. But I confess I am afraid of how you will react. I am reluctant to put that to the test. But it is necessary that we are honest with each other. I know that you said you prefer to be surrounded by others, unlike me. But Constellation means something to us both. And I must be honest about why. The little I have spoken of my history has been nothing but truth. I worked with smugglers. I have caused my share of pain and suffering. What I have left out, until now, is that all of that was done on behalf of House Va'ruun. My people. My family. They have retreated from open relations with the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective, but they still exist. I was born in the great city of Dazra, and raised with the teachings of Jinan Va'ruun. I underwent the rite of Krejar when I came of age. I am of the promised, those who know the truth of the Great Serpent and his inevitable return. Your ability to find the humor in a situation is remarkable. No, I will not kill you for knowing, but you must understand that this is privileged information. Several years ago, I intercepted requests from Constellation to access Va'ruun's space, speaking only of exploration. I was sent to infiltrate Constellation, posing as a former smuggler looking for a new purpose in life. Yes, well, you were not the only one. Several weeks after I arrived, I attempted to access secure records within Constellation's archives. Vladimir and Sarah were waiting for me. Quite an understatement. I was horrified. My failure would be reported to the High Council, and the penalty would be severe. The history of Constellation, where expeditions are sent, data on star systems House Va'ruun has not explored, some information on their members and goals. As you have seen, there is relatively little that would be considered classified. You are now the third person within Constellation to know. You and I have spent so much time together. It has been increasingly difficult to keep this from you. And I am sorry for that. Telling you this violates so many of the orders I was given. But it was the right thing to do. I can feel that. I know. I understand that this may change what you think of me. I know that you may no longer wish to associate with me. I believe that in this moment, honesty is more important than anything. No matter what happens next, I have appreciated the time with you, and I thank you for trusting me. The path the Hunter chose could only end one way. I am sorry you had to be the one to do it. And I am sure countless others along the way, with no regard for their lives. The Hunter was in this for himself only, amassing power at the cost of all else. The emissary seems more reasonable, I suppose, but do you believe they have the right to dictate how the artifacts are used? Perhaps. Though, I suppose the hunter is evidence enough of what that can bring. It is all so much to consider. I want you to know that I recognize that you have been forced to make some unbelievable decisions. You are a valued member of Constellation, and an ally. I will trust your judgment and stand by you until the end. I am glad, and I am happy to give it. I know you have much on your mind, so I will not keep you further. But I will be here when you are ready to take on whatever is next. What is it? Indeed I do. All yours. A good team always shares the load. All right, then.
Ready for takeoff in 3, 2, 1, go!
Aim point reached. Orbit stable. Navigational feedback checks out. We're in the right place.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
A lot on your mind?
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on. Literally.
me to listen.
What kind of name is Sysdef anyway?
Heading out. I'm sure I got something to... Stay safe out there.
Weapons, ammo, kinetic, electromagnetic. Done here? Fine by me.
All right, make it quick. Behold, my rent. Whatever.
I hope you came with credit. Don't be a stranger. My prices may be Hey, I'm always... Don't miss me too much.
Let's see what we have. I hope you're not Remember, all trades are restriction-free.
Gennady, I'm a little concerned this grow. Well, let's see what... Nothing a little done. All right. Can't have... Done. I suppose I can... Try not to die out there.
Ship services? You need it, I've got it. See you around.
Need something?
Is the city meant to inspire or intimidate? Perhaps it depends on your reason for being here. I did not spend as much time here as some of the others, but I appreciate that I was still given my own room.
We're so close.
The artifacts are all gathered. We've done it. There's nothing like an investment paying off. We've succeeded beyond my wildest dreams. Everyone should feel proud. I do have other things that require my attention, you know. There's more to an investment than the monetary gain. Did we achieve our goals? Did we meet the expectations we had going in? I would say that I got exactly what I wanted out of my money. More than I could have hoped. Alas, while I would like to take the final jump with everyone, I'm afraid the saying, "you can't take it all with you," has caught up to me. There might not be a Stroud Eklund in the next universe, and certainly not mine. And I would be a poor choice of company if I was, well, poor. Thank you for that. But I'd be lying to myself if I didn't admit it was a part of me. And I have no desire to find out who I am without it. Goodbye, my friend. If I could borrow a bit from Sebastian Banks, bring light into the darkness of the unknown.
Do you have a second, friend? I've thought about it, and as much as I would love to see the Unity the way Keeper Aquilus has experienced it, I'm not coming with you. I know. I had a cool outfit picked out and everything. I think I need to look for my answers here, in this universe. And I can't leave my parents. I know they would understand, but they're not getting any younger. My dad pushing objects around with gravity powers? Now that would be something to see. Take care of yourself, okay? In the next universe. I'm gonna miss these chats of ours. Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for one. Take care of yourself.
Tip your ear for a moment? It'll be a shame to pack up all the modifications to the eye for finding the artifacts. But she's earned a break. Gilded our fortunes for sure. I'm just an old blade in the dark trying to make good. I'll be taking up the chair when everyone's gone in the Unity. Set Constellation's course for another new beginning. Not my first time at the helm for a crew, but going to take it slow. That will be one for the slates. A barbell in each hand when you first walk through those doors. Well, tipped your ear long enough. I'll be smiling as you walk through Eternity's gate. Give the next universe something to talk about, yeah? Oh, sorry. And the darkness gets lit just a candle more. Been poring over the charts, looking for another match. Think this one might just be it.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
A moment, Captain. It appears Constellation's current mission is at its end. It is customary to offer congratulatory statements. Thank you. If I were sentient, I am sure I would be feeling a great sense of pride and increased social connectivity to you. I hope the process of becoming Starborn is done without causing any physical trauma. But given the unknown physiological requirements of crossing universes, that seems unlikely. Given that the Starborn encounters have so far not included any robots, the safe assumption is that I will need to remain behind if we do not see each other again. Goodbye, Captain. From a statistical standpoint, you have been an unusually effective member of this team. Captain, I believe your ship will perform return soon.
Hi there. How's it going? Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
ask if you've got questions. You're doing great out there.
So I know we aren't keeping all the artifacts here anymore, but I think I can get some good readings from your ship. You have no idea how excited I am to analyze the data after you jump to the Unity. I'm gonna make some coffee. Pull an all-nighter. What? No. I do not do field work, especially not the restructuring yourself at the molecular level kind. Or whatever the Unity actually does to make you Starborn. Anyway, Vladimir and I have been talking, and we're both staying here. Someone has to keep Constellation going with so many people leaving. It'll be pretty quiet at first, but that's what Constellation has been doing forever, right? An old generation moves on, a new one moves in. Maybe one day. For now, I think I'm better off letting Vladimir have that headache. Okay, I promised myself I wouldn't cry. And I'm sticking to that. So, goodbye. I'll miss you all.
There's nothing. Please, take a look.
Hey there.
We got the other truth.
I think I'm gonna take the kids off-world for a bit.
the remarkable success of the Vanguard.
Always a satisfying moment. Return to your ship.
If it belongs on your ship, then I hope you're finding every... Oh, please, take... Appreciate the business.
You ask me? Happy to make a deal. Take your time.
Watch your back out there.
Problem?
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures.
The Trade Authority has access to goods and services no one else does.
Scouring through old
No
labs
one.
and facilities, taking whatever's not nailed down.
You won't find a better selection. The Trade Authority appreciates your visit.
The smell of lumber, crops, and chunks? Yes, that is chunks.
Funny stuff with that boost pack.
I want to do your business quick. Rangers plan on dropping by. Take a look around. How about I just show...
You ask me? Traveling? Okay.
that how the saying goes?
If you need something, I've got your back.
Did you need something? Until next time. Yes, you need to see what I'm... Back to it then.
I know you have a lot on your mind. It's about the Starborn Hunter's death. Do you feel like you've made the right decision? Yes, I completely agree. Siding with the Hunter would have been wrong. The artifacts are dangerous, and I believe the emissary has a right to collect them and prevent their abuse. I thought you would be. Look, no matter how this ends, whether I agree with you or not, I want you to know that I'll continue to support your decisions every step of the way. We're friends, and always will be. Nothing you could do at this point would ever come between the bond that we share. You're damn right you couldn't. If it wasn't for me, you might still be toiling in the mines on Vectera. Anyway, I know you have a lot of soul-searching to do. There's quite a journey ahead, and serious plans to make. Just know that if you need me, I'll be here for you. Always.
Excusez-moi. I know you had to do it. I know you had to kill the Hunter. That kind of philosophy is poisonous and draconian. And to what end? Indeed. The artifacts could be misused. They could be abused. This is a path forward, and we need that right now. The Unity has the power to do so much damage, and so much good. For now, anyway. Humanity is capable of so much, both good and not. The Starborn are just people, and they can be wrong or confused or just messed up. A part of me worries that this will divide us further as a species. That's fair. Too many unsettled variables to predict how this will turn out. But I'm sure you can understand my angst here. At the end of the day, I trust your decision. Talk to me. Sure, why not? Of course. I'll tell you what I can. Not gonna lie, it's weird. I had hoped for the ability to fly or something, you know? But truth be told, I'm flattered. I mean, it is some sort of cosmic compliment, right? Well, I'm part of the cool kids club now, right? But honestly, I don't really think it will change me that much. I'm still me. I thought it would change me. I thought, what if I can fly or see through walls or whatever? Would I be a different person? And if so, would I still care about the things I used to care about? It took a while for me to really figure out those feelings. They were buried deep below my drive to explore and my work with Constellation. Hey, not funny. It could happen. Power corrupts, you know. Maybe I'll become some sort of cosmic, mini-eyed monster intent on devouring humanity. Then what? Anyway, evil is a silly concept, and I'm pretty sure you'd know what to do in that case anyway. I think. Need a moment? Okay, continue. And? Of course. You know, I think we're going to need to talk to a lawyer soon. The trick is finding somebody who will take such an old case. It's a difficult topic. For years, I pretended like I was over it. But I'm not. I can't guarantee I can answer everything, but I want to try. He probably would be mad that I let his death derail my life. But I never moved on. Yes, he was one of the first people I met when I moved into the lodge. His room used to be full of plants. The humidity was hard to get used to. Sometimes I think that man loved his plants more than he loved me. I'm kidding. Or am I? I am kidding, though. Thanks for listening. Did you have any other personal questions, or was that it? Uh-huh.
Hey there. Glad to see you again. Important or not, I'm ready to listen. Ask whatever you'd like. It was nice talking to you again.
It's good to see you again. I was wondering if you were going to stop by. Thanks again for getting me back to New Atlantis. The viewport still makes their drinks just the way I remember. I've had more than one, believe me. And a good meal, too. That did wonders. I'm still a little shaky, but I'm doing much better than the last time we met. And my engineering skills are no worse for wear. Have you given any more thought to taking me on as an engineer for your crew? Are you serious? You'll really give me a chance? I wasn't expecting that. Thank you. I don't know what to say. You have my word that you won't regret this. I'll do my best to live up to your expectations, Captain. Really. I hope you're here to reassign me. I'm anxious to work. Safe travels.
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
The fleet is family. Stealing from each other is just... Bogged grog is fine if you like to.
Pirates and alcohol. What could go wrong in a place like this?
Something I can get for you? Well, I was wondering when you'd wander my way. The name's Fergus Wickham, but you can call me Bog. Welcome to the Last Nova, where the drinks are never free. Got it back in my experimental days. Before we fixed up Nova, she was a real boggy mess, practically an indoor swamp. I figured some of what's growing around here could make some decent booze. Well, some might say I only got the booze part right. As long as you're buying, stay as long as you like. The Last Nova never sleeps, so no last call here. Since it's your first time with us, I'm willing to make an exception to the rule and offer you my speciality on the house. 1 free bottle of Bog's Grog. That's the spirit. I knew you'd be the adventurous type. And if you like it, you're in luck. Cheapest drink you can find, and guaranteed to drown those sorrows. Yeah. Working around this slot day in, day out. You'd think they wouldn't give a damn. I think I need to take you up on that offer. I guess I'm thinking of my dear old Maddie. The only woman I ever loved. Almost married her, I did. I missed my chance and lost her to one of my best mates. I'll tell you what, you want to help an old man out, bring me back the one thing of Maddie's that ever meant anything to me. Hurry. Maddie had my eye back in the day. Thing was, she had the eye of my best mate, too. A bloke by the name of Clay Dietrich. Clay and I, in a luxury liner, snatched a ring I knew Maddie would love. Before I could say anything, Clay asked if he could have it and he used it to propose. Long story short, Clay married Maddie and they ran off to raise hell with Ecliptic. And then he got the poor girl killed. Of course, don't think I ain't got a clue about who I'm dealing with, mate. Clay showed up on my radar a bit ago. Probably why I'm in a bigger rut than usual. I'll send you the details. I don't care how you do it. Just get that ring back.
The Crimson Fleet is not to be trusted, no matter your relationship with them.
Always listen to Delgado. Are you looking to start something? 'Cause I'll
Hello. Yes, of course. I am not surprised you have questions. You know, of course, of our tumultuous history with the people of the settled systems. Few have forgiven the Serpent's crusade. The High Council worries that many would still plot to wipe us out completely. And so we watch. We look for warning signs and we send word back. And it does not help that we are unfortunately still dependent on supplies. Life on the edge of the settled systems is difficult, and no one will formally trade with us. So agents also help oversee deals with smugglers and the operations needed to transport supplies back home. For all that I have seen and experienced, I have never been as afraid as the day Sarah and Vladimir confronted me. But they agreed to keep my secret, and they have held true to their word. That surprised me, but also gave me some amount of comfort. I know that most would not react the same. House Varun is still widely hated in the settled systems. And that sentiment will not change anytime soon. It is, after all, much of the reason I was sent here in the first place. I am human. Of course it bothers me. But I have a mission. And my mission helps preserve the lives and safety of my people. That is more important than my personal feelings. That is not for me to decide. If the High Council summons me home, I will go. Until then, I will perform whatever tasks they ask of me. You might as well just ask me to explain the universe. Here is what I can tell you. The Great Serpent revealed himself to Jinan Barun decades ago. He explained that it was he who had created this galaxy and breathed life into it. And while he had slumbered after his creation, he would return soon. And when he did, those who had served him in his stead would be rewarded, while the rest were cast into shadow. And so, for generations, we have prepared for his return. It is not for the faint of heart, I assure you. To know what the future will bring, what will be not just your fate, but that of all those around you. And yet to have no choice but to keep that to yourself. It is a challenge. But as I have told you, it also fills me with purpose. And that purpose is what guides me and drives me. No, thank you. It is good to be able to discuss this with someone. Goodbye. Sidonia. I will be finding red dust in my clothing for days after we leave.
Chantienyee. The UC clings to its old ways. I suspect the soul system would be abandoned otherwise.
Ever been to Aquila? The security uniforms are way cooler than anything we've got.
anyone actually enjoys living here? I simply cannot.
Be careful down near the mines, and enter any active sites at your own risk.
Premier supplier of private firearms. But this coveted
nothing
position
like
may
seeing
be
an
split.
old soul come.
Laredo Firearms has been ramping up production in Aquila City in our Hemingway market.
Never mind. Sorry. Thinking of something else. Yes, Captain.
Come on. There are worlds to conquer.
You need me for something? Nice to see you. Yes. Good. Letting someone else do the worrying has given me time to process my husband's death. I've come to terms with the fact that nothing I do can bring him back. Once that sank in, I commissioned a memorial to be constructed for Manuel. For closure, and because he was never given a proper burial. It was built on the asteroid where we first met. I wanted it there as a testament to our happy memories. I like knowing they'll be remembered when I'm gone. That's kind of you, Dusty. Leave a bottle of Red Harvest whiskey behind if you do. It was his favorite. All right. That's enough sentimentality for one day. We have work to do, Dusty. Let's get back to it. Farewell. How have you been? Need help, Dusty? Best of luck out there.
Hey, it's my personal savior. You know me. Whatever floats your boat, Captain. About 15 years. I joined up after my friend was hijacked and had a load of cargo stolen by some spacers while he was headed to Sidonia. I'd always kind of felt compelled to serve the UC, but my friend getting hit was the last straw. Turned out to be the perfect job. The Vanguard's chock full of good pilots who were committed to making things better for the average citizen. My kind of people. I go back and forth on it. On one hand, I kind of feel like I've abandoned my post. On the other, I don't know how much longer I could have stayed in the Sol system. That ecliptic hit reminded me how many enemies I have in the old neighborhood. I might have been in real danger if I'd stayed there much longer. And a dead Vanguard's no use to anybody. Look, I know how it goes in the settled systems. Not everyone's as squeaky clean as I am. But whatever trouble you get into, leave civilians out of it. Doesn't matter if they're Freestar, UC, or what. That's a line I'll never cross. Being damn good at my job, that's how. I've been nothing but trouble for the criminals and smugglers in the Sol system since I joined the Vanguard. They've been trying to white-line me for years, but no one's been able to swing it. I'm guessing my enemies pooled their money and put some real pearls on my tail. It's kind of flattering that they sent in the big guns to do the job. I hope not. I'd never forgive myself if someone else on the crew got hurt because Ecliptic came after me. I fell for the oldest trick in the damn book. They hailed me for a cargo inspection on a frequency that I thought was legit, and I stopped. They boarded my ship and had guns in my face quicker than you can say grav jump. Well, I'll take what I can get. Vanguards mostly work solo, so I don't get a lot of compliments. Not an issue. An old orbiting research station near Saturn. I was there investigating some strange grav signals, but I found a lot more than I bargained for. Turns out some local pirates had been using the station as a hideout. They blew the whole damn place to space dust trying to chase me out of there. I'm glad you took it off my hands. Damn thing wasn't worth a fraction of the trouble it caused. Whatever you need it for, keep me out of it. You need anything else?
Welcome back.
You made it. I hope you're enjoying the view. I never get tired of staring at it. Eternity. Everyone says that when they hear themselves for the first time. But no, you don't sound like this. At least not this you. I am as much you as you are part of everything. All points connect to here. When a star is born or dies, its existence beats through the heart of this place. The unity. I have seen all you are, have been, and could be. Do you feel like you've lived a good life? Is there anything you regret? That's good. You'll need that clarity for what comes next. In order to become Starborn, you must give the universe one last thing. Yourself. That intangible part of you, that something that makes you unique amongst the infinite, will explode like a supernova. A part of you will fuse with the essence of this universe, while another part leaves it behind forever. Do you understand what I mean? This one final leap will change this universe forever. even as you leave it behind. Unknowingly, you just answered your own questions. For who creates things but creators? That is what they have been named throughout the endless circle of time. Are they one or many? Human or alien? Terrestrial or celestial? One day, you might even meet the creators. But not this day. As for the why, so that you could ask that very question, so that you could stand before me for time immemorial and delve into the mysteries of the unending cosmos. An example might help. If your colleagues in Constellation also choose to be reborn, for instance, then their spirit of discovery will spread across this universe. More people will start looking up at the night sky and wonder, what's out there? Walk into the Gate of Light, and you will become Starborn. Everything will vanish, and you will awaken somewhere else. But that isn't your only potential destiny. You could turn around, walk away from the Unity until the stars fade away, and you will wake up on your ship, in your universe. You could live out the life you have. I've enjoyed speaking to you once again. All of you. Every version that is here in the Unity right now. Go out into the stars. As you consider stepping towards infinity, I offer you a glimpse into what will happen to the universe you may be leaving, as the essence of who you are is spread throughout space and time. Although you leave this universe behind, a new universe awaits you. Who will you be in this one? What choices will you make?
We have a clean dock right on the money.